My name is Peter O'Connor. I had a gastric sleeve surgery on February 15th of 2016. My health prior to surgery was it was difficult to get around. When I got up in the morning, it took a good 30 minutes for my ankles to warm up. I had a lot of pain in both ankles. I also had a lot of back issues. I was diagnosed with chronic arthritis of the lumbar spine, and I would get back spasms, which would keep me in bed for several days. Post-surgery, since I've lost now 107 pounds, I have no ankle issues. I have no back issues. Before surgery, I had a rapid resting heart rate of about mid-90s, 95 or so. My resting heart rate now is in the lower 60s. I fly probably 3 times a month. So getting on board the plane, the middle seat was really difficult for me. The exit rows were almost impossible. I also had to use a seatbelt extender on all my flights, to the point where I bought my own. And the day that that seatbelt extender showed up and I unpackaged it, I couldn't. That was going to be an indication of how my life was going to move forward, and I couldn't accept that as being permanent. So I called BMI that day. My experience with Dr. Lehman and BMI it was amazing. So the one thing that BMI brought to the table was education. From the second that I stepped in to their offices and attended their seminar, learned about the different procedures, learned about the process, I felt at ease. Silver Cross is amazing. My experience there was fantastic. Again, I knew what to expect when I went into surgery with anesthesia. They walked me through the entire process. Post-surgery, they were fantastic. And when I got up on the unit, these nurses, this is what they do every day. You can tell. They knew what my questions were before I even thought of them. And I was informed the entire process. I knew what was going to happen. I knew when it was going to happen, and I knew why it was going to happen. So the stay here at Silver was fantastic. It's easy. Come to a seminar. A lot of your questions will be answered. You have to have that. You have to have that moment. For me, the moment was the seatbelt extension on the airplane. But at some point, you're going to have a moment where you're going to have enough. This is not the life that you want to live. It's not the life that you're comfortable with. You have that moment, and take that energy from that moment and that frustration and that hurt and turn it into a phone call and schedule that consultation. I realized then that I can't do this on my own. I needed help. I needed a professional. I need surgical intervention, and BMI was an easy call to make.